pH, and effect of the temperature, and effect of the heating time rate, and effect of the cutting and agitations, and effect of the molding and pressings, and effect of the salting, and effect of the calcium chloride. Effect of the pH, it's more important because a high pH is important. It's reduce the low moistures, and low moistures content is not good for that type of cheese. It would be hard cheese like cheddar cheese, and it's not soft. It would be not soft cheese. And effect also same temperatures, and effect also the cutting and agitation is more important because which type of you just cutting and agitations the cheese, small particle card would be the high amount of moisture would be just removed from the car portions, and agitations is the more important in the during the cutting process. And molding and pressing, and high pressures and high molding remove the more moisture content, that would be the hard cheese, and it would be not soft, and it would be not good flavor. It would be not good for the flavor and texture also. And calcium chloride is more important. We do the this type of research now. Just we do the calcium chlorides because calcium chlorides important during the cheese making. We can add the calcium chloride with rennet and starter. Calcium chloride improve the coagulations time. During mainly we do the during 10 to 15 times. Mainly cheese is card is forming 30 minutes to 32 minutes or 40 minutes, and mainly coagulation is create 10 to 15 between 10 to 15 minutes. If I add the calcium chloride, it is important for the hard cheese. It would be create a breach of the milk, and it would be easy for the remove the water from the car portions. That is the syneresis process, and it would be good for the coagulations time. Okay, this is the next. I'm going to the moisture levels. You can see the rennet coagulations. I generally I used to the coagulation strength, and in which time the coagulation has started. Mainly I used to the rheology, and what's the gelation capacity of these cars, and after adding calcium chloride, and after adding starter, what is the difference without calcium chloride, what is the difference without starter, what the gel composition, gel strength. These are all the research I do use to the rheology for this research, and this is the main instrument for the gelations. And this is, you can see, this is the cutting process. This is the, you can see that this is the cutting and agitation process in card. And after this way removal, the solid portions, means the car portions, the solid portion would be pressed and for long times, that is the ripening and produce the cheese. And this slides is presenting the health benefits of Irish cheese. Irish cheese is a famous cheese. It's various type of cheese here. We do use to the cheddar cheese mainly. It has the high quality protein, and Irish cheese is a rich source of complete protein, providing all essential amino acids. It's necessary for the muscles repair, immune functions, and overall body maintenance. And bone health also, it contains a high level of calcium, phosphorus, and vitamin K. And heart health fats also. Irish cheese is more important because it's prepared from the from some cow. These cows generally are feeding the main organic grass. That's why the grass fed Irish cows produce milk with a more favorable fat profile, it including mainly omega-3 fatty acids. Mainly cheese has the main composition is the high saturated fatty acids and low unsaturated fatty acids. But Irish cheese has the some higher amount of unsaturated fatty acids like omega-3 fatty acids, and some lower amount of omega-6 fatty acids and omega-3 fatty acids, and increased level of conjugated linoleic acids. That's the important part of human body. It remove the cardiovascular disease. It's cardiovascular. It's a main. It has the main support cardiovascular disease in human health. And gut health also naturally, Irish cheese may contain beneficial bacteria probiotics that support gut microbacteria balance. And also and some it has the some micronutrients. These are the vitamin B12, zinc, vitamin A. And it's a naturally produce the pasture fat based cheese. And it's a sustainable food preference, and potentially reducing the exposure to system it is to synthetic additives. And overall, I can conclude from my previous research experience, I am confident to dairy science research, mainly cheese science with cheese making process, some analytical programs, and many chemical and physiochemical properties. I just previously said properties of various type of cheese, and the physical physiochemical properties of cheese like fat, protein, sodium chloride, and more essential measurement in cheese making. I do the rheology and gelation properties and everything. And determinations of car moisture content provides accurate informations about the rate of stenosis as well as the sustainability of the car and the during the drainage during the cheese making process. Various vital factors such as pH, temperature, cutting, stirring, and pressing and salting during the cheese making. It's important. This type of process is important for the removal of moistures, and how much moisture as content during car making, during syneresis, during cheese making. and th- and these are the benefits to the Chagas research group. I have the ability to collaborate academic and industry partners, and I can handle the research project. Sorry. And I have experience in writing research proposals, and I can supervise some juniors, masters, masters internship, and I do some supervise some PhD scholars. And I have the experience with dairy industries, also collaborative work. And thank you so much.
Thank you, Shubhashri.
Thank you. Thank you.
Shubhashri, in this occasion of World Health Day, the event
Yeah.
that you have organized, can you please highlight something on the health benefits, overall health benefit of cheese worldwide, in different
Yeah.
countries, in Ireland as well as in other countries? How the benefits, how people consume cheese, what are the consumption rate of cheese, or how people perceive cheese as an important commodity, as a food commodity? Can you please highlight something on
Y-
this?
yeah. I can. Cheese is a actually cheese is I can cheddar, mozzarella, various type of cheese. Mainly, we can eat the depends on the in Ireland. It's a winter country. Here maximum in cheese, maximum is present in the saturated cheese, that the high melted fatty acids are present. So that's why we can incorporate the unsaturated fatty acids in cheese product. Mainly, it's depend on the feeding process of cow. If I incorporate the unsaturated fatty acids like omega-3 fatty acid and some linoleic acid, omega-6 fatty acids, that would be the good for the human health, because it would be good for the some cardiovascular disease, and it would be remove some heart disease also. And India, I think India some in cheese, in India, saturated fatty acids, with saturated fatty acids and with the unsaturated fatty acids mainly, some unsaturated fatty acids as not in India is not incorporated. I just saw some research papers, some people just incorporate the unsaturated fatty acid in cheese for the consumption for human health, because because cheese has the saturated fatty acid, it would be little bit tricky to um, having the for some people who has the cardiovascular disease, heart disease. That's why we want to research next, we want to try to mainly unsaturated fatty acids incorporate the cheese, to for everyone you can eat cheese, and it would be easy for removal the heart disease.
Okay. Shudhashri, one more thing. What are some of the disadvantages of taking cheese?
Yeah, disadvantage in the taking cheese, I think so. It's a cheese has main important factors is the cheese has the high protein, it's an important part of human body. It would be it would be get for the taking for human body, but main important thing is that some fatty acids are not good for human health. Who has some disease like heart disease, some I think so it's saturated fatty acids, it's good not for the HDL, you know so that's why it's depend on the how much cheese you can just eat, and it depend on the your diet chart. In every day you how much you can just eat cheese and any dairy product, any it's depend on your diet chart, it's depend on the your human health conditions. Okay, so that's why I'm saying cheese is important, because it has a high amount of protein, but it's totally depends on the fatty acid conditions, which fatty acids are present and which fatty acids in this is not present. That's important.
Okay. So I think
Can I stop the sharing? Actually,
yes, yes,
oh,
sure,
sorry.
sure. Yes. Now we
Just a
can
minute.
begin our question answer session. The participants may ask any questions if they have.
I cannot see everybody. Sorry. Can you see me?
Yes, yes. Somebody raised a hand.
Okay.
You may ask the question. J
Yeah,
Jain.
yeah,
You may unmute yourself and ask.
Ma'am,
yeah. You are
ma'am,
asking me?
yes, yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Ma'am, can we take cheese in the condition of PCOD?
Yeah. I'm saying that it's totally depend on the which type of cheese you want to take. Which type of cheese you want to take, it's depend on the which compositions of the which composition are present in cheese. Okay, it's totally depend on the various type of cheese are present. It's some hard cheese, some soft cheese, some low amount of protein in cheese, and low amount of fatty acids, low amount of saturated fatty acids, low amount of unsaturated fatty acids. It's totally depend on the which type of cheese you are taking.
Okay, ma'am.
Sorry.
Anybody else from the participants?
Yeah. Now I can see everybody. Hi, can you hear me?
Yes, yes, you're audible.
Yeah.
Participants, are there any questions from the faculties or the students? Somebody wants to join now, but the webinar is already over.
Actually, in that time it was
Yeah.
invisible. Yeah, now it's visible. Yeah, yeah.
Did anybody raise the hand? If anybody is raising the hand, you may unmute yourself and ask the question. Okay, I think no one is there to ask any question. Shudashri, I have a last question
Yeah, no
to
problem.
you.
You can. Yeah.
Can we consume cheese every day?
Yeah, no problem. Here maximum people daily 4 to 5 gram of cheese every day, because it's depending on the how much you are taking fat protein in day.
Okay,
Other, it's
another
totally
thing.
different.
Another thing is, how can people identify or recognize fake cheese from real cheese? In the market, there are many type of fake cheese are available.
Yeah,
How
yeah.
can we identify? Some cheese spreads are available. How can we identify whether it is a real cheese or it is a fake cheese?
I think you can identify the heat compositions, the melting conditions, in which time it would be melt and
Okay,
which time it would be not melt. That
okay,
would be the more important things.
okay,
I think, yeah, that's the important. I'm saying, I was saying just before, the very, the various cheese, 7 to 8 type of cheese are there. You are taking which type of cheese, that's important. And this type of cheese, what's the melting point of this, you have to check this one. Then you can just understand the, you can eat right cheese. I'm saying
yes,
that
yes,
that's the more important things, which type of cheese you are taking, and what's the melting point of this cheese. You have to look the what's the multiple of the of this type. Very in world 7 to 8 10 type of cheese are present. It's depending on the weather. In depending on the weathers. In India, it's a hot country, little bit hot country. There is mainly hard cheese are present. I'm saying that.
Related to this, I have a question. Is there any limitation in the consumption of cheese with respect to the environmental temperature or humidity and the acceptability in the body for the children
Yeah,
and also for the adults? Is there any
yeah.
difference with respect to the environmental temperature? Suppose in Ireland, a person can consume cheese every day. Is it also valid for Kolkata and in India?
Yes, it's important for weather also. And it's also important how much protein and how much fat, how much mineral in all over day you are taking. That would be
But
that would be very with your cheese. Here every people are taking everyday cheese 4 to 5 gram, because they are just adjustable with other foods, other food compositions, how much they are taking the fats all over, the saturated, unsaturated fatty acids, whatever,
that means
whatever.
the diet has to be
Yes, that
calculated with reference
definitely
to
it,
the food
yeah,
composition table,
definitely,
and
definitely.
does it has anything to do with the seasonal variations in Kolkata? I
Yeah,
mean, shall we consume cheese more in the winter season and why?
in in winter
Anything
season.
related to the environmental temperature?
Yeah, environmental temperature is it's important for the storing the cheese
Okay.
conditions. it's important for
Hmm.
the storing the conditions. It's more important because it has, I already said in my PowerPoint presentations, I already said it has the lot of moisture. Okay.
Hmm.
And it's a condition, weather condition is it's important because in India it has lot of humidity. And
Right.
for the fungal infections or fungal growth, for the everything, it would be the good place for India because the humidity is high, but here humidity is low. That's why I can store in outside also for 2 to 3 hours or 1 days also. I can store in outside also. But there it's not possible. That's why I am saying winter season is good for storing condition. We have to check the situations of the cheese, then I can take the cheese, right? It's important
That
because
means, as a whole, researching in India is quite difficult because
no
most
no
of the time it's
no, I think I'm not saying that things, it's not difficult. We have to research.
stored in proper
Just Jay
conditions.
Jayanti, you have a question. Please wait. I will take your question.
No,
Stored in proper
I'm
conditions.
yes, I will do this type of research. I'll do this type of research, and overall the what the conditions of this country, depending on the situations, I'll do this type of research. Okay. And I'm doing here this type of research, what the conditions of these conditions. It's totally depending. Your question is really good because cheese is
Thank
important
you.
for the storing. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
If you keep in outside in fridge cheese, it would be,
Hmm.
I think so, it would be 5 to, in summer time it would be 5 to 6 hour, it would be little bit melt, little bit something smell,
Bacteriological
flavor,
quality will
texture. Yeah,
deteriorate.
definitely texture, flavors, all over it would be not good. So that's
Quality
why,
of the food will
yeah,
deteriorate.
you have to check the quality of
Thank
the
you.
food. You can
Thank
take
you.
also.
More
Yeah.
and more research from your end. Thanks from mine.
Jay Jayanti, you may ask the question,
Thank you,
whatever
thank
you
you.
have.
Okay, ma'am. Ma'am, how can cheese help in the management of osteoporosis or arthritis?
Yeah. Cheese has the, I already present in my PPT. Cheese has a lot of proteins, and for in osteoporosis and arthritis and everything. And cheese has also fatty acids also. So I think so, you have to check how much cheese would be you are taking, because depending on your diet it would be vary. So you can do the diet chart. Then you can balance the saturated fatty acid and unsaturated fatty acids and everything. Okay. So that's why I'm saying you have to just check the how much cheese you are taking, depending on your diet chart, depending on your how much you are taking other cheese. Without cheese you are taking other fats, depending on that.
Okay, ma'am.
Any more question from the participants?
Ma'am, if a diabetes patient or lactose intolerance patient can consume cheese.
Yeah, no problem. Definitely, definitely can consume cheese.
Okay.
Any more questions, participants, students?
And one more thing, how much you are taking, that's the important thing. Okay. Sorry, you are taking daily 5 to 6 gram of cheese, and also you are taking high protein meat and in per day, and you are taking high protein meat and egg also, and you are taking high fat. It's not good. You have to
Okay.
vary with other food also. Okay.
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, if there are no more questions, we can proceed with the towards the end of the session. So we have Dr. Guddi Tiwari with us. Just a minute, there is another question from Rohit Mandal. Rohit, you may unmute yourself and ask.
Hello, ma'am. Good evening.
Yeah. Yes.
Ma'am,
Good evening.
I want to know, can you tell about your journey, how, where, from where you have done your graduation, how you uh, decided to choose this, when you decided to choose this career, and for how many years you have been in Ireland?
Yeah. Uh, I already said I did my graduations in Calcutta University in clinical nutrition and dietetics, and after that I did my masters IIST Sipur, and after that I did my PhD from that institute IIST Sipur, and after that I just came here in Ireland. And Ireland, is the famous country for dairy and the meat sections. Ireland is the famous for the all over the Europe. Ireland export the dairy products and the meat, and Ireland takes the some vegetables, rice, bakeries, every other from the other European countries. So Ireland is the famous country for dairy and the meat. So that's why and I have the background some I have background on the fatty acids. During my PhD I did work fatty on the fatty acids, that was the mainly vegetable oils fatty acids. But I during my PhD I don't have any idea. I didn't have idea any the animal animal fats. And but I here joined, and I doing the research as a postdoctoral researcher regarding the animal fatty acids and with proteins. And and it's a another thing is it's a another type of research. That's why I'm interested. I used to the vegetable fatty acids, vegetable oils in India. This was the another type, but it's a another type of research. That's why I'm more interested for this type of research. Okay. And now I just joined last year in February as a postdoctoral researcher in cheese science and technology in Chagas. It's a Chagas here. Everybody says, but it's a in Indian pronunciation is a Tiagask. That's why I said Tiagask, and some people here says Chagask. So that's why it's a Tiagask. It's a famous research institute in Ireland, and it is also famous for all over the world. Also,
Yes,
it's a
Gudidi, you
food and
raised your hand. If you have a
Yeah, good afternoon.
good afternoon.
I've
Yes.
I've got a small question. Um, since the cheese, we know that these are made from the animal fat, right? Means the milk they are producing, and from there we get the cheese. Sometimes on the packets it is written veg, okay, veg cheese. So in that case, veg cheese and your animal product cheese, how much is the difference? And are they making really from the vegetable oil seeds from there, or how they are means differentiating these things? Because most of the time we are going to the outlets and asking for cheese, and if we miss that green color of marking, then we are getting that animal product of cheese. So what is the difference basically between both of them?
But you are just asking. You just want to
The
know the
nutritive
what's
value, the
yeah.
nutritive value difference.
Yeah, it's a good question. During the research, we have to standardize which type of mainly cheese. is, cheese is a mainly, everybody knows that cheese is a animal, is from the animal product. So that's why we have to standardize which type of cheese you have to standardize. It's a animal cheese, and after that you can prepare the vegetable based cheese, that would be made from the some vegetable seeds like soya seeds, and okra, you know soya seed is a good for high, it has a high protein, and it has the valuable fatty acid contents. And but it would be check the which correlations with the which type of cheese you are preparing vegetable cheese, veg cheese, with the correlations with the animal cheese. You have to prepare with variations with animal cheese. If some people don't eat the animal foods, they definitely they can eat the veg cheese, because it has almost same compositions. It has same composition. Definitely they can eat the veg cheese. Okay, it
Okay,
has almost, yeah,
one more question is there. There are variety of cheese in the market. According to
yeah,
you, which cheese we should prefer to eat in a better form? Means which cheese
yeah,
we should prefer?
yeah.
Because we are getting
It's
a
good.
variety of cheeses. Somewhere we are getting cedar cheeses, and then we are
Yeah,
getting your
mozzarella.
mozzarella.
Yeah,
So,
yeah,
which cheese is mostly preferred for the diabetic as well as with the people who have borderline cholesterol and even for osteoarthritis? Kindly explain that.
yeah. Uh, you can. It's totally depend on your weather also, and you can just use cheddar cheese. Cheddar cheese is little bit hard than mozzarella cheese, and but it has low amount of unsaturated fatty acids. It has maximum saturated fatty acids. So that's why saturated fatty acids is not for good for, it's not good for the cardiovascular disease. So I can prefer soft cheese would be good for the um, which people has the heart disease and osteoarthritis. I think so. Soft cheese you can eat than the hard cheese.
Okay, thank you.
And because it has the it has the it mainly it presents the some unsaturated fatty acids. Unsaturated fatty acids means omega 3 fatty acids, 6 fatty acids, alpha linolenic acids. These are all fatty acids are important for the removal of the cardiovascular disease. It's good for the LDL also,
Okay, one more question. Priyadarshini, I will
Yes,
just
yes.
ask, not related to
Definitely, definitely.
cheese, but since your PhD is on vegetable oils, just related
yeah,
to that, I will just ask one question to you. Now, in the reels, you must be seeing in our different Facebook, the students are also following those reels. They are very often the reels are coming like that, that refined oil
yeah,
is not good for your health. Sunflower oil is not good for your health. Rice bran oil is not. So these things, but rather you go for this mustard seed oil. You go for ghee. You go for olive oil. So these particular oils are being promoted. Okay, so in
yeah,
respect, say suppose if some companies like your Safola and Sundrop, they are have them in their market. They are selling out that Safola Heart for good health, heart health. Again, some are using rice bran oil. What do you think that? Are these oils really not good? Or because once when I was in my PhD, my teacher has also asked me the same question which I am asking you today, that should I use mustard oil or should I use refined oil?
you are asking me refined oil with the mustard oil. You are asking
No,
mustard oil
no,
is also,
should
mustard
there were
oil, it
when
would be also refined. What's your question? Refined oil means the,
Means vegetable oils, that refined
yeah,
vegetable oil, sunflower oil, and
yeah,
your rice bran oil, and
yeah. Oh,
also soya oil. These
yeah.
oils which are being fortified, these oils they are telling now that they are not good.
Can I
Other,
interfere? Means good Didi, I think your question is not means she's not getting. I think the difference is between the cold pressed oil and the refined oil. Some oils are
Yeah.
cold
yes.
pressed, some are refined. So the difference is the basic difference lies between the refined oil and the cold pressed oil. So
And
it
master oil is also refined oil. It would be.
yes, yes,
Refined oil means the only for sunflower oil, only for rice bran oil. No, master oil is also the vegetable oils. This is also the refined oils. But you can ask me the refined also and the cold pressed also, or refined also, refined oil and with the unrefined oil. You can ask me. But refined oil means master oil is also same the refined oil. We are taking mainly refined oil.
Okay.
We are taking mainly all vegetable oils mean the refined oil we are taking in market, also
Okay.
refined oil. And you can take cold pressed also, you can take, but some micronutrient, some micronutrients on some fatty acids, some everything, it would be less than cold pressed to refined oil. It is it's everybody knows. But but refined oils is good because some bacterial, some infection, some everything it needs for the refining
Okay, thank
during
you.
the process. Yeah.
I just out of query, and curiosity, I asked you. That's
No,
all.
no, 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 no. Your question was good. You can ask me the which oil is good for the
Yeah, yeah.
human
That.
health. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Lastly, that should be also pointed out that which
Yeah,
oil should
that's
be
an
the best one.
yes, no, no, no. You can ask me. You can ask me. That's the important question. That's another questions. Which oil good for human health? It's totally it depends on your human conditions.
Okay.
And I prefer some vegetables oils like I prefer always you can eat everybody mixed oil. You can eat sunflower oil with rice bran oil with mustard oil. You can mixed and you can cook and you can
1:1
eat. That will be
ratio of
good.
mustard oil along with some refined oil is the
yes,
best combination
yes,
Yeah,
yes.
yeah.
as far as
I do every day
and
these
refined oil
things.
is to be changed every month or maybe in 2 months. Maybe that is the best combination,
Then the
right?
fatty
I
acid
think so.
ratio remains proper. The ratio of
Yeah,
fatty
yeah.
acid is important.
Yes,
Okay.
I think so. I do the same things every day. Refined oil with mustard oil mixed and eat every day and cook every day.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
Anyway,
That's the things. Yeah.
thank you so much.
No, no, it's a
So
good conversation and good thinking. Yeah.
In the middle, it
yes,
actually
definitely.
seemed that the webinar ended, and then consequently discussion started, and now see again it has crossed the time.
Because it's important for the daily life. Which things is good for
Because cheese
us.
and oil are I mean, included in everyday's life, and specifically oil is being used throughout the day.
Yes,
We staying in Bengal, we are very much used to have fish fried in the oil. So mustard oil is very much being taken, and at least in 15 days or in a month once you are taking puris and parathas also. So that's why my query remained there, that should we go in this way, means, should we take these oils in a month in proportion? And specifically my sir, when he asked me, I told him, sir, whichever you like you can cook it, based upon it that you can digest it, that's all. Whether it is mustard oil or it is sunflower oil, all other things, it is to be taken in small quantities, that is the main thing.
Now you have to take oil also. Some people says no oil for health is good for
No,
health.
no, no,
It's
no,
a
no, no,
wrong
no.
thing.
Oil is highly required.
Yeah, yeah,
Minimum oil
definitely you
is
have to take.
required. Yeah,
Yeah,
true, true.
definitely. I was saying that same things. Which amount of fatty acids or which amount of protein, which amount of the nutrient we are taking, you have to balance the diet chart. That's the main important thing. That's the main important thing is you have to balance the diet chart. It would be great for your health conditions. It would be great for your recovery or your health conditions, everything. That's the main thing.
Okay, now we have come to the end of the session. So now I'm requesting Dr. Buddhi Tiwari, Faculty of Food and Nutrition Department of our college, to deliver the vote of thanks to today's session.
Okay. Good afternoon, all my colleagues and our speaker and all my dear students. A warm welcome to you, rather than warm appreciation to all of you for patiently listening to our speaker. And it was a very nice session. I should thank Priyadarshini Chakravarti of our department that she has arranged this beautiful session on the occasion of World Health Day, and thanks to the speaker, Dr. Shuddheshwari Shahu Patra, for giving us, enlightening us on specifically cheese, and also enlightening us on the vegetable oils. Thank you once again for all the participants who have joined here. Thank you all.
Thank you so
Thank
much.
you.
So with this, we are ending today's session. Thank you, Shudhashri, once again for uh, joining and delivering today's lecture. Actually, I must thank Shudhashri because within a very short notice, she has agreed to deliver today's lecture.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have
The
the
program
office
was
today.
scheduled to be on 23rd, but she really thanks to her because from the next week our college is means going to start the examination of university
Okay, okay,
examination
yeah.
is going to help. So we had to arrange this program very within a very short time. So thanks to you, Shudhashri, for agreeing to deliver today's lecture.
No
Thanks to
worries,
all the
no worries. Thank you.
participants. Thanks to the speaker. Thanks to our HOD.
And thanks
Uh,
for everyone for inviting me. Yeah.
Okay, to the participants, you will be receiving a feedback form. Please fill the feedback form. The link will be shared with you in your WhatsApp group. So please share
Okay, ma'am.
please fill up the
Okay.
feedback form, and then after that you will receive your participating
Okay,
certificates.
ma'am.
One thing more, thanks to our
Okay, ma'am.
IQAC, and of course our principal sir, who has also allowed for this
Definitely.
webinar. And thanks to our HOD. My HOD is not smiling. I like her smile very much. And of course to one of more our colleague, Miss Juthi Shaha, and also our non-teaching staff, Dr. Oshim Nondi. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you all.
I would request Shudhashri to keep in touch with us. Please send
Yeah,
your
no
publication.
problem.
Please
Yeah,
send
no
your
problem.
publications. Please
Yeah,
keep in
definitely,
touch with
definitely.
us.
I'll do. Okay. Yeah. And
Thank
everybody,
you. Thank you,
if you
Thank
know
you.
everybody, if you want to, you can just follow me in sorry, in LinkedIn also.
Yes, students, you may follow Shudhashri Patra
Yeah,
in
Okay.
LinkedIn.
in LinkedIn also. Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay,
Thank you
okay.
so much. Okay.
Thank you so much.